What's up, everyone? Welcome to the channel, and in this video, what we're going to be talking about right now is the best way of making money and ranking up this week, which is going to be messing with your acid lab. Okay, so the acid lab has times and a half on the cell missions, and then we're going to be talking about this also. I'm going to be doing this in a invite only session. Now, we have the ability of doing this so no other players ruin our cell missions or try to blow us up while we're trying to do other things too. And we're also going to be looking at the actual going and sourcing supplies itself and seeing what that does for us, because that's also this week dishing out double cash and double RP, I believe, to where we can be making a ton more. Now, if you guys do have the money, this is if you have the money, you probably want to go ahead and just purchase, you know, supplies, which I've just done, which is about 60,000, I think, at the very most, and that should get you a nice chunk. And then also, of course, I've done my 10 DAX missions to where I've fully upgraded my acid lab here. So let me try to get inside real quick. I think I have to register as a CEO. I'm not sure. It won't let me inside. Where's the blue circle? Let me in. Let me inside. Okay, I guess I gotta drive it away or something. Hold on. Let me just punch it or kick it. Let me in, man. I own this thing. Seriously, let me in. Okay, maybe I gotta move it. All right, guys. Anyways, so here we go. I got a nice little chunk of money here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do a cell mission, which I wanted to talk about the 3 cell missions, okay? So there's 3 cell missions. One of them is gonna be the one drop where you're just gonna be going to like an apartment building. Another one is gonna be delivering newspapers, which is, you're gonna wanna probably stay away from that one, and it's really time consuming. And then another one too is like, you know, making other little drops as well, which is just gonna be, you know, very time consuming compared to the one where we're going to be going here, and you guys can see that it's going to be an automatic bust here. So I'm just going to go ahead and shoot at these guys, okay, so we don't have to mess with the vehicle. And then from here, we're going to have to get away from the police. Now, one of the best ways of doing that, you guys, is hitting the train tracks and or going under the map. The cops will not follow you for some reason under the map. They won't go under there. Like, they'll never go under there. And they don't go on the train track whatsoever either, because I don't think that they have like the ability to like go on the train track necessarily and drive down it. I don't know, maybe not, but it just seems like every single time that I go onto the map, I'm able to lose the cops. So here we go, invite only. I'm not going to make a bonus necessarily, but I am going to be making a bonus on the times and a half right now, which is dishing out this week for the next few days, which is why I would say doing acid lab cell missions is going to be definitely worth it, okay? So from here, I have delivered the bike with the acid on it, so I just have to run away real quick, and then so I can get paid, punch that guy in the face or in the back of the head. He didn't see it coming, right? So we're just gonna run up here real quick. I'm gonna get paid, and then from there, what we're gonna be doing is I'm gonna call up the dude that we need to call up to, and then we're gonna go ahead and do a resupply mission for the acid lab. Okay, so we're not actually like delivering this to the acid lab. Every single time that like we deliver vehicles for the acid lab, it's gonna be over at the freak shop. So just keep that in mind. If you guys get a vehicle in Paleto Bay, you're gonna have to deliver it all the way back to the freak shop, which is located basically in the heart of the city, or by the casino at least. All right, you guys, so from there, we were able to do a cell mission, and I was able to make a nice little chunk of money. And this is legit money too, and there's plenty of legit ways now these days of making money in the game without even having to do glitches and potentially risk your account of getting suspended and or banned from having too much glitched money. But that's rare occasion, okay? I'm just gonna let you guys know that right now. I have a whole bunch of money, and I've never been suspended or banned, but I have been money wiped in the past from doing money glitches. Why? You know, which is why, you know, my point being here, you guys are almost better off just making money like legitly in the game. It's not that hard to do casino stuff or do any type of heist stuff in the game. The game in general is not that hard to play. All right, you guys, so from here, I'm gonna go ahead and choose this. And this is gonna go ahead and be like a resupply mission to where we're just gonna go ahead and do that, because I don't want to pay a whole bunch of money each time that we're doing this. Because if you think about it, if I'm paying like $60,000 every resupply, that's gonna be taking a lot of money away from me. And is it worth it? It potentially is if you have the money, which is what I was talking about earlier. Only if you guys like can't afford it. be doing this. And then also for the cell missions, I was gonna say too, maybe want to wait until you actually have like a full, you know, acid lab that is completely packed full of acid that we're gonna be selling. But real quick here, let's go ahead and do this resupply mission, and just to let you guys know too, so like, you know, we're making acid kind of AFK, like we're not really having anything to do with it. It's Mutt that's doing it for us. So we need to be thinking about things that we're going to be doing besides doing this right here, so we can wait for it to fill up, of course. And you guys want to be going inside of your acid lab and making sure that you get the production speed at its maximum value by messing around with that little dripper dropper thing there. So from here, all I need to do is just find these documents real quick, and then from there, it's going to give me the delivery vehicles. And then with the delivery vehicles, I just have to search the 3 delivery vehicles, which if you guys are going to be using a helicopter, that's going to be a great way of getting around the map. But if you do have a Mark II oppressor, which most players do by now, well, the game's 10 years old, you know, that's going to be another great thing to be using from getting from point A to point B and just checking out what we need to do here. And then in the background right now, like, my acid lab is making acid while I'm doing this resupply mission, so you guys keep that in mind too. This is why you want to like incorporate other things while your acid lab is making acids, where you guys can be doing the cell mission, and then in between that you can be doing anything else, CEO work, being doing anything in the game that's going to be making you guys money and RP. I see a lot of players out there complaining about not having money when all they're doing is just literally going into a public session and not even trying to make money, just hang out with random people, which is really weird anyways. But anyways, check this out, you guys. So I was able to take this thing all the way from Sandy Shores back to Freak Shop, which is quite the drive there. And we were able to deliver that. Now I got full stock here at the acid lab. But that's what I wanted to go ahead and mention again. So like, what do we do while our acid lab is just sitting here making acid? Well, you guys can keep doing resupply missions, and that's going to be a good thing too, because that is dishing out the double cash, I believe, in the double RP, or is 2 times at this point, I think. One or the other. Have to go to the Rockstar Games website to actually confirm which is which, if it's dishing out the double cash and double RP, or if it's just dishing out the double amount of productivity, basically, the amount of stock that you guys going to be getting and returning that back there. So here's Mutt calling me up here, the other dude, and he's going to be like, yeah, we're going to be making a whole bunch of acids, we can make a whole bunch of money, which is a good thing, along with other things too. So me personally, I have a lot of other businesses to be running and making money, and then from there, once I get done with those businesses, I can always come back to this business and then check on this, which is why it's really good to have multiple businesses in the game, so you guys can be running multiple things, and then every day you should be able to easily make millions of dollars off of your businesses and not have to buy shark cards, not have to do money glitches, which potentially put your account at risk or something like that. But anyways, from there, guys, I just wanted to go ahead and talk about this right now. Acid Lab, cell missions, dishing out times.5. Is it worth it? With the times.5, yeah, but otherwise, you definitely probably want to think about doing this in a public session, because if you do this in a public session, you guys will be getting a big chunk of bonus. But anyways, from there, if you guys enjoyed the video and it was helpful, hit the like button on the way out, subscribe for more content, and thank you for watching. My name is GRAVESIGHT, and I will see you in the next one, so peace!